Hey guys and gals, it's your buddy Drew with Living History's Mysteries and Ferocious Feline Productions. I told you guys there wasn't going to be a video posted this past Sunday because I was going to be out with the crew of the Silver Moon Pirate Reenactors at the Michiana Renaissance Faire at the 4-H Fairgrounds in South Bend, Indiana. This show turned out to be even bigger than it was last year, and last year it was huge. Saturday alone, they had over 10,000 people show up. Sunday remains a mystery. Check this out. This is good.
I'm the Druid. You can find me online at the Druid Drummer. I'm just here to rock your socks off. Hope you like it. I don't do any singing. I leave the singing and drumming to Phil Collins and other people that know how to sing, because if I did, you guys would just be out of here very quickly.
Adrift in a twilight of shadows and dreams, a mist through which evil is what it seems. A promise of hope rides a beacons of light to bring you the ocean when the storm is untied. For there is the essence and fullness of love, a promise that's coming on earth and above. And if you would ask a child's nursery. I'll bring you the ocean one spoon at a time. For there is the essence of love in my vow, to answer the beckon and call here and now. And if you would ask it, your wish would be mine. I'll bring you the ocean one spoon at
stomp with the sandal. That's right. Anyway, then you will put the other hand as if you're grabbing a light bulb or maybe a large grapefruit. Woo! That's pretty good. Just gonna let it hang. Bend the knees a bit. Pretend you're doing a dance. And then start forward! Yes, that's very good. And then we go to the starboard side. And to the port. And then all the way back to the UP. Exactly. Now you'll notice that Chinese metal plastic swords are very stealthy. Makes no sound. Make the sound effects. But if you add sound effects, try yours.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's very good. Oh! Casper's very thorough. Now make a ding noise when you smile. There it is. It's sweet like your cupcake. Anyway, here's how this is going to
Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty. Aren't you pretty?
Oh, you poor pony. It's okay.
Yes, we're getting our steps in. You can pet him on the shell, just not on the head. Yep, on the shell. Still don't have a sweet spot. 23.
So, this one here is a sextant. Sextant was best used for navigating at night. So when you not only have this device, you would also have usually a pocket watch, or that would be set to a clock in England. With this, you would actually be able to know what time of the year it is. You would look at a constellation of stars, knowing what time of the day it was. You'd be able to adjust this that had the degrees on it and the direction that you were going, where you can navigate and actually triangulate where you were in the ocean as you were navigating at night, and be sure that you would stay on course. Here we have Shinishaw. I probably pronounced that slightly wrong. But so on ships, a lot of times sailors had nothing but a lot of downtime, as they would go in about 4-hour shifts. So while they would have that, they would carve in anything from a horn, bone, ivory, and after they got done, they would take ash or ink and they would rub into it, coat the entire thing, and then they would wash it clean. Anywhere where they would have carved, the ink and ash would get embedded. And they would do anything from like the ship they were on, not, yes, even other sailors. So this is how they would pass their time, because idle hands. Like this one is actually not is an antique, so it's not hundreds of years old, but it would have been done historically accurately. So this isn't one that you just went to Hobby Lobby and bought off the shelf. This item, it would be definitely considered some modern technology that is still used today. This is what you call a ship prism. It's solid glass. So on a wood ship, you really wouldn't want lanterns and candles on your lower decks, because fire. So what they had on the top decks, this would be sunk down into the floor, and this prism would be exposed in the lower deck. So as the sun would hit it, it would spread light all different directions. So every few meters on the upper deck, you would have these embedded in the floors. It's because always in the movies, they like to show it really dark and dingy in the lower decks, but really they're really bright. And if they weren't worrying about fighting or anything, they would usually have the cannons pulled back and secure, and they would open the ports to allow fresh air and light also into the lower decks. This is like one of my personal items, because we do have some stuff that's on loan, but this is the old conch shell fashion with a nice trumpet piece. These style horns, before they started adding trumpet pieces, were used by natives and indigenous people along the coast, and sailors, when they would visit these places, they found them and they would bring them back to England and some of the other colonies to show them off, and sometimes it's something that's for gifts. Fancier ones were sometimes encrusted with gems that they would then give to royalty to be shown off. Look, I have this fantastic item from this faraway place. And next was a compass that was actually used on a ship. Because a ship would rock, they had an old-fashioned gyro. So as the ship would rock, the compass would actually stay level. So other fun items we have, because with our campment, as you see, we do a historical society. We have a letters of marque from King George II, so about 1750. Here basically meant we were legal pirates. This did a handful of things for the crown. One, it meant we were not attacking their ships. Also means that we would then attack enemy ships of the crown. This kind of did two things for them. One, they would make money off us, because any ships that we would attack, they would get a little bit of that percentage for tax. Also, it meant it would eliminate their ship without them having to use their own resources. Below that, we have a sailing nautical charts. Up close, you would see little arrows that would show the best wind patterns. This would be best for merchants, as they would have what they call the golden triangle of trade. That would be, as you would leave England, you would sail down to the coast of Africa, and you would catch the warm winds. Those warm winds are what you would know from where all the hurricanes like to come over and hit the Florida Keys. When you would take those warm airs, that you would go to the West Indies. There you would get spices, cocoa, raw sugar, and rum. From there you would then sail up to the colonies, sell some of those goods, then you would pick up some more, such as cotton, tobacco, salted pork, and salted beef, because they had more land for livestock. That you would then take back to England and sell. There, you would repeat this entire process all over again. This would take anything from a month to 3 months, depending on whether and how large your vessel was.
Welcome back. It's like I said in the beginning. This show drew over 10,000 people on its first day. And the second day didn't fail. The vendors done well. The guests were smiling. You guys got some footage of some of them walking up and down the trails. Throughout the encampment, people were happy. People were shopping. People were friendly. And there was no major issues at the entire function. I would like to thank Captain Harker and the crew of the Silver Moon for once again welcoming me in as part of the crew. It was a great camp, a great time, and a great bunch of people. So next year, around this time, if you're in the South Bend area and you want to see something really cool and really unique, check online and find out the dates of the Michiana Renaissance Faire at the 4-H Fairgrounds right here in South Bend, Indiana. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. But that's all I got for you guys today. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. God bless you, God love you, we do. And we'll see you out there.